It's by faith anyway, and you're not gonna believe if you don't want to believe me, dude.
Oh, there's the
You
F
can't
word.
if you.
There's the F word. It's by faith. Trust me, brother. So, give me evidence of your magic fucking fairy tale. Or go away. Because
What
let's
and what
face
do you believe is your purpose in life? How does your life have meaning to it?
my purpose is most definitely not to worship a magic muffin man forever, like a mindless bot. That's definitely not my
I
purpose.
got you. That's why you don't know what to do. Hello? Yeah, keep on dancing. First of all, you pretend to be a Christian. Then you pretend to be an imaginary God. Then you pretend to be everything.
Jesus is king. He's king of non-existence. He's king of social distancing. He hasn't returned in thousands of years. He shows up, he pretends to die in a stick. He's like, yeah, I win. And then he dies and he floats up to heaven like a balloon. All right, guys, bye-bye. Now he thinks he's the king of the world for thousands of years.
The evil
Prayer
and the
doesn't do
corruption. It's
anything.
done nothing good for
Man,
us.
prayer doesn't do jack shit.
Okay.
What is your evidence to God? Not. Your God is pointing a gun to our faces and saying, you better believe in me or you're going to burn. Right? That's like
So
a burglar. You're saying, you better give me your money or I'm going to shoot you.
So I believe I'm a Christian, and I just wanted to know why you think that God is imaginary.
There's no evidence of it. Do you have any?
Well, what's the evidence against it?
The lack of evidence, the overwhelming lack of evidence is evidence of absence, right? When you make all these claims about God, oh, he's all around us, and you look around and he's nowhere to be found, that's evidence that you're lying, right? So how do you know that God's there?
So you think God needs to be visible?
Well, not just visible to our eyes, but visible in any way, any measurable way.
Yeah, but God's not material.
How do you know that?
There's the objective, and then there's the subjective. God is not an exterior reality. God's an interior.
Oh, so kind of like imaginary friend?
No, because an imaginary friend would be in your mind. God's not.
Okay, so great. So what's the difference between an imaginary friend and God?
The difference between an imaginary friend and God, well, first of all, God is, an imaginary friend would be bound by specificity, like a specific image, and God is mystery, God is infinite. So lots of differences.
God is mystery. What does that even mean? Is this like Scooby-Doo?
Since the beginning of time, people have had this intuition that there's more going on here, that there's something more going on. And so we've had different ideas and symbols for what that thing is. We've had different ways of putting it.
Oh, so God are the gaps. Whatever you don't understand, whatever is mysterious, that's God. Whatever I don't understand, that means God. That's an argument from ignorance.
No, that's not where I would stand.
Great. So then how do you know God's there?
Deep intuition, a guiding principle that is so strong, but is outside of the sphere of logic. You want to go into logic. You want to know it with your mind. And the unfortunate thing is that this stuff is not in the mind. There's other ways of knowing reality.
Sir, listen, you're not. Are you some kind of alien that has different sensory systems than me? How do you know God is there? That's all I'm asking you. How do you know God is there?
You have it too. You have that intuition.
Where is God? Is he up my ass?
No, I just told you he's not material.
Okay, great. So
not locatable.
So where is God and where is he and how do I find him?
Are you not listening? I said he's not aware. He's not a place. He's not physical.
Then how do you know who he is and where he is?
Because we have modes of knowing that are beyond the rational. Have you ever heard the philosophy of
beyond the rational?
Yes, not irrational,
so irrational.
Nope, not irrational, transrational. Beyond the mind. Beyond the mind.
Okay. How are you beyond the mind to know that?
How am I beyond the mind?
Yeah, wouldn't you have to be beyond the mind to know that there's something beyond the mind?
I would say that we all have a intuition with us that, yeah, pulls us beyond the mind. And then our mind does
That's
try
the
to come up with
mind.
symbols
Intuition is
and
the mind.
images.
The intuition is the mind.
No, then we're bumping up against a definition dilemma here. Like you're saying it's the mind. I'm saying no. I believe we have faculties that are deeper than the mind
Where?
that
Like
help us
what?
to know.
Like what? Like what?
Oh, well, you're back to the what. You want me to point at it. It's not my elbow. Since the beginning,
If you
there
don't
has
know,
been.
if you know what it's not, then how do you know what it is?
Say that again. If you don't know what it's not, then how do you know what it is? If you,
Yeah. How do you pinpoint this special gift, and how do you know it's God talking to you and not just your own self being mistaken?
well, you're adding a lot of very enlightened, rational thinking that this doesn't apply to. I mean, how do you know? Well,
Oh, okay. Rationality doesn't apply to your God. Okay.
no. I mean, it doesn't contradict it, but it is in a different sphere of knowing. This is more in the realm of poetry, arts,
How can you
love,
make these claims, sir, that there's something beyond knowledge?
because I'm a human. Because we all
But you're
have this
not,
built-in
but
capacity
are you
within us.
are you beyond knowledge?
Am I beyond knowledge? That I don't even understand that question. There's parts of us that are beyond knowledge.
Sir, listen. You're claiming that there's something beyond our understanding that
Yes.
you know exists. So I'm asking you, if you are not beyond your understanding, how do you know it exists?
That isn't, again, it's not a rational knowing. Have you ever
Okay,
so
great.
so
So then you concede you have no evidence of this God, right? You have no reason to believe it. You have no evidence.
deep knowing? Yes, I do have reason to believe it.
What
I
is the
do have
reason?
reason, and what you don't like is that
reason,
there's
sir?
more.
What is the reasoning? What is the reasoning behind
There
your
you go again. It has to be in the left hemisphere of the brain. You don't want to sink into the fact that there's more ways of knowing, that there's ways within us of
Tell me
knowing.
then. What are the ways to know? Tell me.
I would say silence, meditation, deep love, deep suffering,
Those
surrender.
are all things that come from the brain.
Well, absolutely. The brain plays its role. It participates in the
Those
whole
are things
process,
within.
but the
Those are
process
things with.
transcends and
Those
includes the
are
mind.
things within our understanding.
The mind is transcended and included in a deeper knowing. And
How do you know that?
you're-
How do you know?
you're
How do you
more
know
than your
that? How do you
body.
know that? How do you know that?
You're not going to like it. We know these things because we have a deeper capacity for knowing, or at least
Okay.
for leaning
Well,
into the
I have it.
possibility of
Well,
it.
guess what? I have a super deep capacity of knowing that you're wrong. How do I know you're wrong? Because I have a super deep capacity.
Okay, great. I mean,
I could
you
play
can.
the same stupid games you're playing, sir. It's stupid.
No, totally. What I'm trying to say is that God is a word for that which cannot be rationalized, but expands beyond us, and it's always trickled in through our
And what
mind.
you have is
So
something irrational. You have something irrational.
transrational, and you don't like it
There's no
because you think
difference.
that the mind
There's
is the
no
pinnacle of all
difference.
being,
There
and
is
it's
no
not.
difference. There is no difference between transrational and irrational. It's the same shit. It's
I
like
don't
it's
agree
like
with that.
covering a piece of shit in gold and pretending you have a gold bar.
No,
It's the same shit.
irrational is you lose your arm and you say, I'm going to pray to God and it'll come back.
We're not doing this. Anybody can say that there's something beyond understanding, and that's anybody can say that for anything. Hey, what do you got?
So, bro.
I'm going to tell you this. You don't understand what's going on right now. You don't understand what's
Man,
going
give
on
us an
right
argument for your bullshit or no.
now. We're in the last days.
Yeah, have a good day. Last days. You said that last day. You said that last time. You said that yesterday. You said that the month before that. You said that the year before that. Every day's the end times to you people. Get over it. Every day's the end times. Everything you touch is a demon. You guys are so fragile. How do you know it came from God and not your own body?
When I felt the feeling, I saw God himself.
What do you mean? What do you mean you saw God? What do you mean you saw him with your eyes?
Yes, with my eyes.
Okay, what does he look like?
He's a white. That's all I have to tell you.
He's
A
white.
white. I said he's a white.
The creator of the universe is white. He's a
He's a
white
light.
guy.
He's a white light. Okay,
Like a
that's
light.
all I have to say to you.
Okay, I think I see him. He's in my ceiling fan. Wait,
You can crack jokes
he's in
all
my
you want.
refrigerator. He's in my refrigerator now. Oh no.
You can
Sorry.
crack jokes all you want, but I saw what I saw and I know what I saw. So therefore, your opinion doesn't matter. Your opinion never matters, and that's why you get on this life because you're an irrelevant being.
This is cute, sir, but I'm asking you a
You're
simple question.
irrelevant, bro. Nobody
How do
cares
you
about you, and
know,
it's sad.
sir?
It's sad that you get on here for attention. So sad.
Stop. How do you know what you saw, this light you saw, was actually a god and not just something
Because I
else?
saw the other bro. It's literally in the Bible that you can see God in your dreams, and I saw him in my dream.
It was a dream? It was a dream? Oh, man. It just gets better and better. Better and better. Okay, I gotta go to the restroom real quick because God designed us with terrible urine and bladder systems. I gotta go. Stay here. I gotta go. Okay, I'm back. I prayed in the bathroom for evidence of God. I prayed to God that we get some evidence. See if it works.
God is never imaginary.
Okay, what's your evidence for God?
Just gotta read the Bible, man. Just gotta read the Bible.
Oh, all right. Let me get the Bible up. Oh, look at this. Talking snakes, talking donkeys. Oh, yeah. Adam and Eve, Noah's Ark. Wait a minute. How did the penguins get to Antarctica? It's a stupid book. I read it. It's garbage. It's nonsense. There's no evidence for it. Next.